Flame will take substantial damage, but so be it. However, timing plays through the smoke mid, and then dupreeh still survives the test. All too easy. Gets flash, finds cover, regains vision, and can just go ahead and fight some more if he'd hoped to. It's desperation sinking in for Liquid as they just try to push up Haycart.
This pairing of Stewie and Elige in the first map of this series on Nuke did a pretty decent job with the T side. They were the two with the responsibility to take control of the outer yard for Team Liquid. They didn't do too shabby at all. Here on Inferno towards Banana, they started out pretty well. They've struggled in these past 5 rounds. There's been only 2 kills, or I should say it this way. Astralis has only lost 2 players in the last 4 rounds. Ooh. They've made so much money, they haven't had any issues. Liquid have not even put a dent in this defense. And now comes the task. There's 4
downstairs. dupreeh still on the forefront of this push, but he's caught with utility. This time, Stewie's not caught off guard. It's the other way around. And the entirety of Astralis is still on this site. Bomb drop. They're stuck in the molly. Look at all that damage coming from the flames. Stewie's lucky to be alive, and Magisk wants to hunt him, but does he anticipate twists this close? On the other side of smoke, excellent flash and even better shots. Down to the 1v2, Nitro's denied, and Astralis take their third.
Again, even on that rotation, even with Stewie getting a double kill, they don't have any presence inside the bomb site, so Astralis is able to apply so much pressure. This is a great find from Elige, obviously. Stewie's the play that I think is going to win it, but he tried to make that same slow play that got him punished earlier. This time it worked perfectly, but you were right. The damage was just too much. They could never get involved in the action. A third round, and this is where you see that lead.
There's the vent drop. Stewie at 32 HP. They didn't even use a smoke.
Look at Elige again. He's actually... You want to talk about calling a bluff. He's just walked through the smoke wall outside, and he's going to get punished for it. Trying to go all the way around, and it was not to be. Device had just come back with the op.
He tries to make that play with a UMP.
Bold.
Very.
Zip is downstairs, Device in ramp room with the op. He's going to gain a lot of information. Stewie is in the vents, but again, so much control for Astralis. Glaive is pushing to T lobby. Device is in, or dupreeh's in the hut. Device is in ramp room. So now Astralis has, they know exactly what's coming. They know it's going to be in the lower bomb site. Device is going to creep closer down the ramp to help Zip. They've got a crossfire set up that is going to be just brutal.
Yeah, they just hope that Team Liquid walks into this. And I mean, there's no silence being used. Team Liquid just stomping, making it very clear what they're up to. And Stewie gets dropped by the op a second from Device. More shots coming out of control, and he's gonna nail a third. Just ripping them apart and giving them nothing. Nitro gets into the mix in the end, but so be it. You're alone now. You upgrade into a FAMAS, and this B site's just possessed by Astralis. They're in control. They've got your bomb. They're amidst the corpses. Look at the lineup of bodies here of Liquid.
That's an ace for Device as well with the op. The re-peeks towards control. That's something that's usually not allowed, but every time he peeks, the player from Liquid has a nade in his hand. Not prepared for the fight. What a beautiful round for, I mean, you have to say, beautiful round for Device, but he's able to do this, these 4 kills, because of the information gathered from Glaive taking control of lobby, because he's flanking outside, because dupreeh is in the hut. They know everything about Liquid's positioning. And yeah, that says it all. Yeah. Smoke smile in the last round, head in the hands this round. They were K-47, and I think they have the read that this is going to be a lower bomb site hit. You can see the dots all rotating over. Zip is here. He can stall things out. There's dupreeh in control in the windows. That's 1 kill. Massive damage again to Stewie, and Zip going to come through the smoke, getting aggressive. Another kill, another 2 for dupreeh. He's finally shut down, but he's done it.
Wild, just absolutely wild. Did they get that 1 kill outdoors, that 1 weapon given over into the paws of dupreeh, and then he just wrecks face down on the B site. This frag from Zipex opens up a world of opportunity for this man. dupreeh on the cross, back in on doors, 3 kills for him with a picked up AK. So we talked about those rounds that shouldn't have been for Liquid. Well, there's one back on the side of really setting themselves up for a strong second half. Unless Liquid can bring it back in these last closing rounds. Shouldn't be able to do too much here. They're working with lackluster utility and even weaker guns. Down goes Nafly already. If Nitro opts for the peak, he'd be doomed. Talked about this consistent man advantage at this A site, the stacking of the numbers, and just again, a flashbang that doesn't work out their way. T's just ripped apart Nitro, 1v5, shut down as expected. What is this, 8 rounds in a row? One side of the majority of the team, everybody else about to hit them up from lane. A Molotov that could hit the mark. Will this be enough to convince them back? Can they hold? It's crucial that Glaive goes down first, but Nitro so pinned in. Elige into the mix, able to hold the cross. Further damage as Liquid keep themselves on fire. Liquid take back their lead.
I have no idea how Liquid won that round. Glaive misses that kill, and that was a big one to not have. And you could see the smile. I think Elige knows they should have never been able to recover. And that interview Glaive gave before this event began, he was very critical of himself, blaming himself for the loss against Mousesports at ECS. This is another missed opportunity that Glaive could have had. A nap can be effective. Good second kill for Stewie. And this has all disappeared, all the danger. Good shot from dupreeh, a second follow-up. Very slim chance to win the round, but a plant is going to be a thing of beauty.
Yeah, go ahead and get it in. Safely tucks back behind oranges. However, Elige already ready to come out from coffins. It would take a miracle from this Deagle, especially considering he only has 3 bullets in the mag. Oh, but he only needs 3 bullets. Jason! Oh my God, what an incredible round that could have been. Fully puckered Team Liquid in that 1v1.
Yo, dupreeh had a grin on his face before the attack began. I think he was telling his teammates, he was calling the victory. He was straight up saying, I'm going to win this, and he almost just did it. What beautiful shots with the Deagle. So that's a win for Liquid, an expensive one. And the nightmare now for Liquid is, yes, you've had so much success. You're on an 8-0 run of your own, but you don't have a lot of money in the bank. Naf is bought down to 0. Stewie beneath 1,000. They cannot.
50 left in the 2v2, and that's it. Weapons on each. No armor for Elige. Naf leads the charge. He's still got 1 smoke, but the after-plant position includes Zipex towards Banana, and Magis tucked away, and he's not going to show face. Oh, Elige somehow gets the Banana player. Magis with everything to do, takes down the first. Naf caught midair, and Astralis, they'll get their 14th.
That was sketchy, though. Liquid almost pull a rabbit out of the hat there, and now they have to invest. They're out of options. They did everything they could in that previous round, and it almost goes in their favor. M4's picked up. SMG on Stewie. They've got full utility. He's got a kit again.
Oh, that's such a robbery of a frag.
But you have to give it to Divine.